Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the Fall 2019 graduating class of LSU Shreveport. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors in the National Anthem. The colors are being presented by the Barksdale Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol.
Please be seated. Good afternoon to you. Oh, come on, we're here for a celebration. Good afternoon to you. All right, we're here for a celebration. I'm Larry Clark. I have the privilege to be the Chancellor here at LSU Shreveport. I'd like to welcome you to the 2019 LSU Shreveport December commencement ceremony. I would also like to thank families and friends who are viewing the ceremony online. Thank you to the Barksdale Composite Squadron Civil Air Patrol for opening our ceremony. Today's event will be opened with a reflection. The reflection will be given by Dr. Douglas Bible, Faculty Senate President.
We are thankful on this graduation day for the hard work and determination of the students who will receive diplomas at today's ceremony. We join together to honor them. We also celebrate the diverse and different groups who were committed to the success of these graduates, the friends and loved ones who share in the triumph of their accomplishments, as well as the faculty and staff who offered help and guidance along the way. We acknowledge the many sacrifices that made these achievements possible. In the following joyful moments, let us be mindful that the pursuit of knowledge is not an end in itself, but part of a higher purpose, to have the wisdom to serve others, to treat all with kindness and respect, and to try to make the world a better place than we found it. Let our thoughts be fixed on these truths as we reflect for a silent moment.
Thank you, Dr. Bible. I would like to introduce the stage party who's up here with me, Mr. Wayne Brown, LSU Board of Supervisors. He will confer the degrees today, graduates. When he says yes, it's yes. Ms. Lori Boswell, our commencement speaker. You've just met Dr. Doug Bible, the Faculty Senate President. Dr. Helen Taylor, our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dr. Judy Lassiter, our Vice Chancellor for Strategic Initiatives. Mrs. Barbie Cannon, our Vice Chancellor for Business Administration. Dr. Paula Atkins, Associate Vice Chancellor and Dean of Students. Paula just received her doctorate this fall. Dr. Nancy Elibers, Dean, College of Business. Dr. Sanjay Menon, Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Tibor Savaras, Dean, College of Arts and Science. Dr. Dennis Wissing, Dean, College of Education and Human Development. Dr. Thomas DeBose, Reader. And Thomas not, that's my bad, but he will be reading. Ms. Laura Nugent, Director, LSUS Alumni Affairs. Fall semester at LSUS, we achieved a new university record for enrollment of over 8,500 students. I extend thanks to our LSUS faculty and staff for effectively meeting the challenge of such growth, always remaining focused on serving our students. The great majority of our students learn online with us. We are proud of our online mission. We are committed to provide the very best learning experience possible for our students. As I shared earlier this morning with many of you, a local legislator has expressed the opinion that online students are not real students. We know those of you graduating today from one of our online programs were most assuredly real students, as was online student Joe Burrow when he was winning football games for LSU. Today, we achieve another university record, 1,669 graduates for fall 2019 commencement, which is made up of both summer and fall graduates. That is over 450 more graduates than a year ago. Think about that. With this graduation, LSU Shreveport now has over 27,000 total LSUS graduates. To you, our new graduates-to-be, we are very proud of your accomplishments. And among today's graduates are two different graduates who have come to us to be here from Australia. a graduate who has come here from Columbia to be here. We have a mother and daughter both receiving an MBA today. We have a high school dropout who went on to recover, who at the age of 53 today is getting a master's degree. How about that? We have a graduate who is from Russia, who came to the United States, is working in Atlanta, but her family is here, having flown in from Russia, in the audience with you today. So there are also many, many students from other states. Just to give you a show for those who may be from here, if you are a student who did your study with us online from another state, would you rise at the moment so we can recognize you? See how many have come from another state to be here. How about that? Later in today's ceremony, we'll award a posthumous degree to Ms. Leah Kazan. I am sorry to say that we lost two other LSUS students this fall. Mr. Gavin Zambruski, a Master of Health Administration student, and Mr. Logan Allen, a General Studies student. Will you please join me in a moment of silence to honor the lives of all three of these fine individuals? Thank you. The proximity of this commencement location to Barksdale Air Force Base reminds us of our need to express gratitude for all individuals with us today whom either are presently serving or who are a veteran of armed services. Excuse me, including an MBA graduate about to go on to active duty next week. If you are such an individual as I am, please stand for us to recognize your service. You may note that these graduates have a red and blue cord because it signifies that they are a veteran or on active duty. So thank you. And if you did not get one, veterans, see us in the back yet. To LSUS faculty, will you please rise? The faculty are in front. And if you'll turn to face the students. Our faculty, with great assistance from our staff, have made this graduation possible for our students. Especially graduates, will you please join me in thanking the faculty for their efforts on your behalf. Thank you, thank you. Faculty, please be seated. Graduating students, having thanked our faculty, I offer you the opportunity to rise and extend thanks to your family or friends here with us today for graduation. Please, so graduates, stand up, look around, spot your family. You got a chance, you see where they are? They're gonna be, and I know that some family will come here and just be all sorts of honoring. All right, please be seated. Thank you, thank you. Please be seated. Commencement is a very special occasion for all families. However, it can be especially momentous for an individual who is a first-generation college graduate of his or her family. It may be that a sister or brother went ahead, but of those sisters and brothers in the graduate, they were the first of their generation, of their family, to graduate from college. With the candidates for graduation, including our graduate students, please rise if you were a first-generation graduate in your family for us to recognize you as part of our mission. If you are a first-gen grad, there you go. I submit to you that that's one of the greatest things of importance for a public university to be all about. And we have, for entry students, nearly 70% of the entry students at undergraduate qualify for Pell Grant, and around 37% are first generation to college. LSU Shreveport has a very, very important mission to these students, as well as to our online students, as well as to all other students that come back, including our 2.0 students. Among today's graduates, then, we welcome you and we applaud you. Our commencement speaker for today is Ms. Lori Boswell. Ms. Boswell is Chief Executive Officer at Holy Angels. Holy Angels is a residential training facility for individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities. It cares for approximately 200 individuals and employs over 300 staff. She has her MBA from the Frost School of Business of Centenary College, but she got her LSU undergraduate degree in English and French education. She was recognized as an outstanding LSUS alum in the last couple of years. We did a feature on her, and I'm going to quickly pull a couple things out of the Q&A that was done, that was put on a web page the month we featured her as one of our outstanding alums. And she was asked how she got to LSUS or why she chose. And she said, I chose LSUS because of the school's reputation in academics. It's a reputation that we hold very serious, by the way. The difficulty level of the classes work motivated me to become a better student and taught me discipline. Her fond memories of LSUS include sitting in a cubicle in the library studying. She said, I love this spot, traveling to France to study, something she did as an undergrad. She says of her toughest professional challenge, it's my most rewarding challenge, working as CEO of Holy Angels. It's a tremendous privilege to serve individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities. She was asked an open-ended question at the end, and it said, what I'd be doing if I had all the time in the world? Included were the things saying, working as a therapy team with my golden retrievers, Luke and Leah. I hope they're still with you. Volunteering in Caddo Parish Schools. Renting an apartment or small home in the French countryside and visiting regularly. She was a French major at the time. Reading great literature and then traveling the world to see where they wrote or where they lived. Traveling with my children and grandchildren. Sounds like she learned a lot as an undergraduate with LSUS. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please help me in welcoming the CEO of Holy Angels and one of our finest graduates that we've had as alum, Miss Lori Boswell.
Thank you so much, Larry. Well, welcome graduates and your families and friends to this wonderful celebration of academic achievement. Graduates, by choosing Louisiana State University, Shreveport, you exemplify excellence. Never forget this moment. Remember and cherish this, because a great education is something that no one can ever take from you. It is a personal achievement of a lifetime. As I stand before you today, I thought back of my day at graduation at LSUS and my journey to this place of honor. LSUS gave me a wonderful, strong foundation, the key to my success. So my message to you today is personal, a little bit about my story of survival, and also all those who helped me succeed. So as a new graduate, I'll admit that I didn't sit there thinking about the meaning of life. But today, I'd like for you graduates and all of you here today to take a few minutes to reflect on what is the important and meaningful in life, and what do we use to measure a meaningful life. I have found that life's journey is something of going up mountains and down into the valleys. Mountain climbers report to us that the climb is often as inspirational as it is to reach the summit. And often the intensity and the difficulty of that climb adds to the importance of that accomplishment. And I can tell you that my climb to success at Holy Angels started at LSUS, and the beginning was difficult. I came here strapped financially, somewhat intimidated by this fine reputation of academic excellence. Working full-time, I was committed to completing this degree. So I continued eating a lot of peanut butter, red beans and rice. Larry mentioned my time in the library, my home away from home. In order to save money and gas, I stayed here all day. I applied to the deans for special privilege to take lots of hours at one time. And so I would go to class, then I would study in between, stay all day, then go to work at night and on Saturdays and Sundays. But here, this desperate student, broke and discouraged, found encouragement and great leadership through professors like Dr. Joe Patrick, who opened up to me the written and spoken word in English and in French, and opened up also the adventure of travel that broadened my horizons. After graduation, I became a teacher, but I continued to come to LSUS and study at night and secured a special language specialist degree. And when I left this foundation at LSUS, I went to Houston on another adventure and secured a job at the Import-Export Bank of France. Years later, I continued my work full-time and secured an MBA at night. And what I learned from all of those days of, lots of sleepless nights, tired and discouraged at times, is that you could think back on great leadership and those that encouraged you. And so it is, incredible that I stand here today as the CEO of Holy Angels, the first lay person to take over from founding sisters, a congregation, an order that founded Holy Angels in 1965. And I always say it would have been better to have been Mother Teresa than to come in as a lay person at that point. But they welcomed me and they taught me. So my mountain climb was treacherous and often discouraging, but mountain climbers will tell you too that they don't climb alone. And so I certainly had wise teachers, supporters, bosses who challenged me, and also teachers like the individuals with disabilities who are there at Holy Angels. So here are a few mountain climbing principles. First of all, great mountain guides challenge us to climb higher, sometimes faster, but sometimes with caution. So great leaders will help you slow down, speed up, challenge you. Be open to those challenges. Great leaders come to you in many forms. Sometimes they're not someone that you would expect to be your teacher. Sometimes they're people who are dependent upon you. And so I can say that the world often considers these people last and not successful. But Scripture teaches us that the last will become first. And at Holy Angels, I began to understand what that means. Individuals with disabilities have taught me how to worship without question, how to love without prejudice, how to die with courage and faith, how to see the world through eyes, childlike eyes, and see the beauty, God's beauty, and to appreciate small things, to slow down, and to be thankful. Sometimes these teachers are even more unlikely, like Jacob. Jacob came to us as a small baby, severely disabled with complex pulmonary issues. Jacob was 12, but he looked like he was 4. But every time I visited him in his bed, he smiled. Jacob could not speak as we speak, but yes, he communicated to us and with us. He could not eat as we eat, for he was tube-fed, and he could not walk, so he was totally dependent, but a great teacher. Time and time again, he was in and out of the hospital. The last time he went, our staff stood at the door and wept because they knew that he was seriously ill. And as the EMTs rolled him out, Jacob turned back to us and smiled. That smile of saying, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. A smile of faith and courage as he faced his death, but he also knew that we were leaving to follow him and to be with him. I believe that smile taught us a great deal that day, and it stays with us. Remain open to learn from the world, but also from individuals that the world considers last. Perhaps they are first, and they are here to teach us, for as we serve them, we learn what is truly most important in life. Also, watch for chance encounters of angels. After graduation, I had a period of time when I lived in New England, and one cold, snowy night, as I was driving with my child and worrying about where I was going to find childcare, I saw an elderly woman walking down the sidewalk in the snow. I pulled over. I asked her, would you like a ride? She became my angel, Althea Goodwin. In my effort to help her, she served me. She took care of me and our family. A great teacher, an unlikely one, a chance encounter with an angel. Find a mentor and listen. Sometimes we say respect your elders, and sometimes it's hard to listen. But for my mother, she was kind of like Peter Pan, joyful, loved the world and people in it, knew pain, the loss of a child or a husband. But she said this, it's not always what happens to you in life, but it's how you handle it. Education for everyone was her primary goal. She volunteered to teach in underserved schools, violin and cello to children who had never seen one before. And she would line them up and she would say, you're going to college on a scholarship, a music scholarship. Great teachers. And finally, another great teacher, my father-in-law, who actually died this week, and we had his funeral yesterday. And he exemplified continuous, consistent servant leadership. He rang the Salvation Army bell for 70 years. Can you believe that? He had perfect attendance at Kiwanis for 65 years. He completed over 268 funerals for friends and family as a layman. And I asked him before his death, Ray, what advice do you have for our family? And he said, make good decisions, take all the facts, list them, pros and cons, pray about it, but then move forward. Make your decision and don't live a life of regrets. Don't let the past steal your today or your future. So consider these great, unlikely, sometimes leaders, teachers, mountain climbing guides. Graduates, find positive people. Surround yourself with them, those that will encourage you. Don't attempt to climb alone. Find a group, a nonprofit, a church. Remain thankful. Persevere. Serve others. For these teachers have taught us that struggles will happen, but through the struggle, you find perseverance, and perseverance builds character, and character builds faith, and faith brings us the hope that we know that we can change the world one person at a time. Find these messengers of wisdom and profoundness. And so finally I'll close with Ray Boswell's answer to the question, What are the measures of a great life, of a great man? And Ray told us, by the height of his ideals, by the depth of his convictions, by the breadth of his sympathies, and by the extent of his service. Graduates today, go out, touch others with your wisdom and service. I wish you all a life of joy, the blessings of Christmas, and his peace that surpasses all understanding. Congratulations. Thank you.
Lori, that was so powerful. Thank you for sharing about Jacob, about Mr. Boswell. Mr. Boswell's son, Rick, is seated right here, Lori's husband. He was in the first class of 1967 of LSU Shreveport and went on to LSU Baton Rouge. But in the very first class of LSU Shreveport, fall of 1967, sir. Thank you. We have now come to the time for special recognition of our graduates. I shall ask Dr. Helen Taylor, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, to present the candidates for recognition.
Today I'd like to recognize again our students who are current military members or veterans. We're thankful for their service and sacrifice. This is symbolized today by the cords they're wearing of red, white, and blue. Will our current military members or veteran students please rise? Thank you. Please be seated. A number of undergraduate students will be recognized this afternoon for their scholastic achievements. This is symbolized by the wearing of the gold honor cord. Each of these students attained at least a cumulative and LSU Shreveport grade point average of 3.5. Will the students with the cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude distinction please rise? Thank you. Be seated. So now we have come to the time for the conferring of the degrees. Mr. Wayne Brown, member of the LSU Board of Supervisors, will discharge this all-important responsibility, the one for which we're assembled today. It is my pleasure to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees who have been recommended by their deans and respective faculties. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Criminal Justice degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Back up, some of you. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of General Studies degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Business please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Mr. Brown, these candidates have been recommended by their deans and faculties of their respective colleges and have completed all requirements for their respective degrees. It gives me pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendation of the academic deans, the faculties and respective colleges, and the recommendations of the provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs, and with the authority vested in me by the LSU Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study, along with all the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. I would like to request that the audience, faculty, and the platform party join me in recognizing their accomplishments. Please be seated.
It is my pleasure to present now those candidates for advanced degrees who have been recommended by their deans and respective graduate faculties. Will the candidate for the Master of Arts in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? There he is. Good job, AJ. Will the candidates for the Master of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration in the College of Business please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Health Administration in the College of Business please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Education in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Public Health in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Science in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Specialist in School Psychology in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education in the College of Education and Human Development please rise and remain standing? Mr. Brown, these candidates have been recommended by their deans and the graduate faculties of their respective colleges and have completed all requirements for their respective degrees. It gives me pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendation of the academic deans, the graduate faculties of the respective colleges, and the recommendation of the provost and the vice chancellor for academic affairs, and with the authority vested in me by the LSU Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the degree appropriate to your course of study, along with all the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. I would like to request that the audience, the faculty, and the platform party join me in recognizing their accomplishments. If you'll please be seated.
So let me change the tone here just a little bit. Sadly, our first degree this afternoon is awarded posthumously to Leah Kazan. Here to present the degree is Dr. Tibor Zarvash, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
It is always a melancholy occasion to award a posthumous degree. Leah Ale Kazan was a biology major who passed away in December 2017 at the age of 21. She is remembered fondly by the faculty who taught her as extremely dedicated to her studies, organized, reliable, and focused. She was also a real leader, helping students who needed assistance. The chair of the biology department, Dr. Stephen Banks, described Leah as a team player who was generous of spirit and who loved dancing. Dr. Amy Erickson, also a biology faculty, has this remembrance. Leah was like a ray of sunshine. She had the ability to brighten your day. You could not help but smile when being in her presence. She was genuine, gentle, and generous with her time, energy, and spirit. Leah often talked about her family and the love she had for them. We hope that celebrating her achievement today will bring them comfort. Had she lived, Leah would have walked across the stage to receive her degree. We present it now on her behalf to her family as her father, Mr. Ali Kazan, and her mother, Mrs. Ebony Medlin, comes forward to receive the diploma from Chancellor Clark.
The candidates for undergraduate degrees will now come forward to be presented for their degrees. Dr. Elizabeth Liebert, Interim Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and Dr. Thomas DuBose, Associate Professor in the Department of English and Foreign Languages, will announce the names.
Brandon Keith Davidson.
Jessica Angel Sebrin.
Tyler J. Schmidtke.
Runkle. Zachary Raymond Runkle, summa cum laude.
Gregory Alec Luquez.
Jordan Ashley Giddens.
Alexandra Marie Elsie.
Hallie Marie Solberg-Wolf.
Justin R. Corrali.
Chiquita Sheris Lofton.
Stephen John McKinley.
Allison Renee Harris.
Callie Marie Welsh.
Ray John Thibodeau.
John Derek
Sidonia.
Samford.
Sidonia Richards, magna cum laude.
Savannah Joe Sweat.
Cassidy J. Mondello.
Misty Danielle Farmer Turquit.
Gina Newman.
Kaylee Ann Miller.
Jennifer Marie Cleveland.
Patricia Ann Davenport Lee.
Paige Leanne Melton, cum laude.
Hannah Talbot.
Harper Renee McKnight, cum laude.
Patrick D. Booker, Jr.
Sydney Nicole Jones.
Lakeisha Lachey Gerard Austin.
Kirsten Victoria Whitten.
Hayden Lane Mosley, magna cum laude.
Megan Red.
Kaylee T. Dunaway.
Russin D. Toledo.
Jasmine Manisha Carr, summa cum laude.
Orlando Marquis McDay.
Trinity Deanne Johnson.
Dane Popo, magna cum laude.
Lei Tran.
Shane Popo, magna cum laude.
Nicholas R. Story, summa cum laude.
Travis A. Walsh.
Goddard Jamal Deeb.
Catherine Grace Dean. Pado.
Millie Deepak Patel, cum laude.
Sean Pedo.
Lindsay Anderson.
Rodney Sherrod Culler.
Courtney Michaela Blansett.
Nicholas Todd, summa cum laude.
Ian Robert Ferguson.
Alexandra Guzman Juarez.
Amanda Jean Williams.
Alvaro Jose Torres Perea.
Richard Riley Borneman.
Catherine Elizabeth Scruggs, cum laude.
Blake Tullis, cum laude.
Nicole Lane Riley.
Kevin Eugene Livingston.
Marcus Aaron Williamson.
Sarah Julie Lewis Ayo.
Blake Colton Joy.
Janelle Patrice Pennywell.
Aisha Lachey French.
Shakara N. Spells.
Deidre Elise Reddix.
Lauren Marie Hooker Schecksnyder.
Madeline Slack.
Mackenzie Ann Holly, magna cum laude.
Montavious Cortez Goss.
Colin Patrick Moran, magna cum laude.
Shatoria Breon Bates Lyons.
Sarah Ruth Haynes.
Stephanie Marie Anfinson.
Sharon Greer.
Krista Walker Williams.
Chad Lamar Parker.
Jesse B. Rawlinson V.
Britton Sommer Labastida.
Thomas James.
Christopher Mark Griego.
John Corey Thomas Jr.
Chase Brian Cornett.
Caitlin Ivy, cum laude.
Dylan Thompson.
Nicholas Damon Zagzug.
Emily Ann Montory.
Allison Kelly Hadley.
Morgan Bozeman.
Kylie Hodges.
Matty Dakin Tridico.
Madeline Marie Almond.
Taylor Drew Allen.
Madison Jane Ramsey, summa cum laude.
Caitlin A. Hardy.
Casey Danielle Mendieta.
Shyla Jean Withers.
Michaela Susan Abney.
Kelsey I. Wright, magna cum laude.
Mallory Ann Kimbrough, cum laude.
Brittany Wyatt.
Jasmine Hill, magna cum laude.
Caleb Lassane.
Nikija Naisha Austin.
Matthew Brian King, Jr.
Lucy Lynn Widener.
Robert Chandler Bruce.
Brandon DeMonte Simpson.
Samuel Martin McDonald.
Kelvin Walker.
Darius Nathaniel Knudsen.
James Sherrill.
Joshua Lee Shepherd.
Sophie Spataro.
Richard Michael Newbury.
Penny Lynn Gorley.
Adam Bowman, cum laude.
Ashley Hazelton.
Mason Broadway.
Nicholas Andrew Milazzo.
Gabrielle Nicole James.
Shelby Nicole Music.
Ashley Karen Sizemore, magna cum laude.
Kyron Emmanuel Alford.
Elizabeth Wanjiku Butler.
Cody Lane Frost.
Morgan Ryan Pittner.
Simon Renee Moradell.
Emily Lee, summa cum laude.
Olivia Cope.
Alexandria Rose Dickerson, magna cum laude.
Michaela Duke, magna cum laude.
Angela Shanette Harris, cum laude.
Bailey Madison Chenier Brantley, cum laude.
Morgan Cheyenne Estep.
John Paul Boiter.
Casey Lee Sistrunk, cum laude.
Tricia Therese Davis, magna cum laude.
Jessica Leanne Woods.
Taylor Marie Gilbreth, summa cum laude. John Austin Schmid. James Matthew Copeland. Chantel Armwood Richard. Niara Shanique Talton.
This concludes the presentation of undergraduate degrees. Let's give them all another round of applause. The candidates for graduate degrees will now come forward to be presented with their degrees.
Stephanie Benton.
Alan Omanka Webb.
Kayla Odom.
Kristen Dawsey McClure.
Stephanie Rochelle Wiggins.
Jenny Hammock.
Melba Juanita Rankins.
Julia E. Knight.
Colleen German.
Anamika Bisht.
Jonathan Lewis Durr.
Deepika Bisht.
Brooke Lee Artigue.
Naga Pardu Tarikonda.
Emily Roban.
Kiara Charday Wilhite.
Jesse Paul Monson.
Rabindra Yadav.
Joseph Paul Strake.
Tracy Todd.
Taylor Ashley Janae Shaw.
Clarissa Maria Aleman.
Michael Elijah Gordon III.
Angela Christine Compton.
Haywood Samuel Martin.
Paige Elizabeth Morvant.
Michael Quinn Mason Jr.
Ronald Stephen Stackman.
Melvin Lee Stevenson Jr.
Leon Wendell Volz Jr.
Bradley Mitchell Warden.
Keon Jones.
Samuel Thomas Jones.
Yasmin Nicole Ball.
Anna Grimmett.
Shasa Lewis.
Rose M. Powell.
Brittany Janae Moore.
Demi Evelyn St. Charles.
Marcus Terrell Green.
Ashley Renee Daniels.
Kenitra R. Kinsey.
Jamesia Williams.
Jennifer Rivera.
Kevin Morris Hayes.
Jonathan Marvin Praylor.
Gary Wayne Sandifer Jr.
Megan Lowry Purley.
Kingsley Fombe.
Sophia Marie Buckaloo.
Chelsea Ingraham.
Jeffrey Paul Castile.
Lemuel Winston Foster.
Okezia Best Mogor.
Christina Samantha Foster.
Khadija Russell.
Rabia Samad.
Scott Francis Gould II.
Carlos Rakim Glover.
Robert Daniel Culberson Jr.
Malnika Quine Clark.
Wade Eric Javer.
Wiltavian J. Harrison.
Kamisha Octavia Ford.
Carrie Belanger.
Richard Allen Picard III.
Catherine Lawrence.
Nicole Joya Trufant Wade.
Robert Clyde Bruno II.
Jerry Broomfield.
Patrick Jamal Washington.
Natasha Monique Newsom.
Nicholas Alexander Hart.
Nafe Hayat.
Joseph Ethemy Rhodes IV.
Kayla Thompson.
Zachary W. Spiegel.
Jasmine Shanae Jones.
Erin Alicia Tyler.
Martine Lara.
Kristen Yvonne Baudouin.
Jesus Manuel Barrio III.
Percy D. Wilson McCulloch.
Angelina Jenkins.
Damika Thompson.
LaFay Antoinette Dunn.
Mark Galtelli.
Jessica Nicole Thomas.
Grace Elizabeth Gatelli.
Lena Louviere Newell.
Thank you, they didn't have the layout. Christina Montañez.
Nicholas Gary Williams.
Tashelle Janae Johnson.
Kiara Monique Ray.
Norma Elizabeth Garza.
Leslie Ndubike.
Quinique Nicole McKnight.
John Isaac Guillory II.
Jennifer Marie Williams.
Rachel Richard.
Lasana Small Clark.
Monica Alexander.
Martinique Ange Washington.
John Paul Yevchek IV.
Jonathan James Wall.
Christy Stevens Burton.
Lauren G. Wheelis.
Alicia Nicole Burge.
Elizabeth Burden.
Brittany Mikarubi Griego.
Barbara Pierce.
Jeff Barra.
Quinicia Wallace.
Loisha Glenette Bro.
Jessica Nicole Maynard.
Cortland Jurl Key.
Raven Shanice James.
Natasha Gibson.
Emily Walker.
Tia Lucian.
Whitney Michelle Lejeune.
Kelnisha Jasmine Westbrook.
Warrell Lagi.
Amanda Vickers.
David Vincent Stano.
Frederick B. Hapgood Jr.
Brandy Lynn Liret.
Jordan Scott Moreau.
Latrika Shanisi Rankin.
Austin Reese Bordelon.
Courtney Elise Portis.
Devin Elaine Basco.
Erica Atkins Brooks.
Tiana Nicole Banks.
Wilford Lynn Brooks Jr.
Eric Guitro.
Jacqueline Nicole Carver.
David L. Bourgeois.
Sarah Camille Moreno.
Jeremy Deshawn Potts.
Rebecca Moreno.
Sherry Nicole Akerele.
David Michael Jukins.
Shawnisha Monique Walters.
Tiffany Gunn.
Shabazz Kazi.
Bridget Nicole Pryor.
Clarence Sumner Green, Jr.
Briano Patrice Perro.
Alan Michael Brown.
Sarah Jeffers.
Chad Edward Stroop.
Dina Leanne Brister.
Caitlin DeVille.
Brandon Walker.
Elena Catherine Whitmore.
Bo Allen Manasco.
Kayata Marie Lewis.
Anjali Saison Dawson.
Evelyn Salazar Jackson.
Millicent Lisette Johnson.
Lawana M. Winborn.
Cassandra Antoinette Moore.
Taylor Kahn Daniel.
Nicole Miller.
Lindsay Shanae Warren.
Tanya Brown.
Benjamin A. Johnson.
Walanda Douglas Hall.
Shonda Lewis.
Lonnie Kathleen Borden.
Caitlin Magdalena Allende.
Chelsea Lejeune.
Morgan Elizabeth Nakan.
Venetia Jones.
Samina Barkadawad Kaiser.
Greer Adams.
Tia Ananice McSwain.
Sian Monet Robinson.
LaCandace Williams.
Brittany Diamond Dool.
Alexandra Marie Gibbert.
Stacy Ann Caleb.
Victoria Baum Dirks.
Amanda K. Caldwell.
Amber Pulse Perrin.
Joe Allen Sellers.
Cara Elizabeth Payne.
Cameron Paige Ruby Jones.
Sheree Nicole Henry. Kiara Markel.
Carmen Lydia Borelli.
Kiara Markel Eddy.
Shakira Kenyatta Pierce.
Jeray George.
Kenyatta Brown.
Nicole Elise Brown.
Chandra Carr Lamotte.
Chinonso Adana Ahuna.
Jasmine K. Bennett.
Elena Gebron.
Jessica Marie Jones.
Taylor Octavia Spencer.
Kelly Broussard Moody.
Deanna Marie Morse.
Angela Zita Buka.
Megan Essery.
Andre Thornton.
Terry Lynn Crumpton.
Sherry Lynn Muse.
Brittany Deshay Carrington.
Anthony Jerome Simmons.
Barry Cameron Mendes.
Joseph Paul Fell.
Debanjan Ghosh.
Chastity Nicole Stroder.
Tina Denise Beard.
Brittany Falk.
Kathleen Siklosi Bursley.
Alyssa Brown.
Rachel Lynn Carrington.
Kayla Steffi Bates.
Latanya Renee Head.
Montana Baldini Gilliott.
Tara Nicole Hudgens.
Stephanie Michelle Beta.
Casey Schaffet.
Katie Ann Getz.
Rachel Kristen Callie Portillo.
Kelly Heflin Foster.
Sakura Betty Pansiri.
Blaine Skiles.
Katie Dufresne McNeese.
Tiffany S. Marshall.
Jakitha Janae Baker.
Megan Ariel Mahoney.
Heath Sean Zimmerman.
Zena Lois Carter.
Nadia D. Barnes.
Lakendra Bass.
Andre Michael Gonzak.
Dan Conrad Davis.
Deshaun Germain Terrell.
Shanae T. Butler.
Crystal Aber.
Anne Michelle Skivington.
Zachary Curls.
Tito Pilapil Vilosilo.
Crystal T. Montgomery.
Jamie Ott Shaw.
No way? No. Jimmy No Rabelais Jr.
Lindsay Nicole Trainer.
Kelly Reed Lewis.
Relations? Related? Jason Michael Trainer.
Casey Lene Maggio.
Amy Esther Schreiber.
Olukunle Akinleya Ajagbe.
Alexandra Mackenzie Wallace.
Whitney Fisher Ukpai.
Brittany Michelle Cox.
Sonia B. Scott.
Ryan R. Rolfsmeyer.
Sierra DeCarroll Green.
Just the first part? Srijith Madhusudanan.
Percy James Williams Jr.
Daniel John Laufenberg.
Joelle Danielle Williams.
Valerie A. Geese.
Rakisha C. Davis.
Jillian Amanda Thomas.
Aliyah Shante Fale.
Pedro Sanchez Beltran.
Brittany Frank. Leanna.
Garrick Lloyd Mayweather Jr.
Laramie Leanna Pugh. Leanna Pugh.
Kami Nichelle Shakesnider.
Micah Joshua Hicks. Cornelio.
Vanity Monette Hill.
Carmencita Martinez Cornelio.
Thank you. Israel Roberto Vasquez.
Susanna Sanchez.
Janice. Sylvia Savitri Samaru.
Janice Melissa Kelly.
Kenesha Carr.
Dudley Clyde Grady Jr.
Carla Rocio Gutierrez.
Bridget Molly Booker.
Mylisa Mingo.
Ontario Demarie Berry.
Deshonica Morgan.
Adrian Lawrence Zapata Conlos.
Tamika Miles Butler.
Morgan Lee Wampler.
Megan Price.
Kevin Dale Harrison.
Scott Edward O'Rourke.
Sandra Arredondo Gonzalez.
Grace Montgomery Lewis.
Glory Ngozi Ngwalo.
Ellen Williams Hart.
Cassandra Allen.
Maya Munya.
Stephanie Yarbrough.
Ricardo Samson Hicks, Jr.
Narendranath Karthik Palapotula.
Laura Elizabeth Lopez.
Robert E. Beatty.
Emily R. Gage.
Matthew Christopher Hittman.
Like the country. Cheryl Taiwan Harris. Tanisha Chantal.
Holly Brooks.
Tanisha Chantrell Jameson.
Daniel Keller.
Mickey Robertson.
Christopher Charles Dillard.
Michael Wallace.
Dana Brown Kirby.
Adam Giorgizzo.
Dana Michelle Atkinson.
Jane Blair Lewis.
Rita Maureen Etchon.
Haley Elizabeth Beal.
Dorianne Ray Stevens.
Justin Michael Koss.
Valerie Snow Harden.
Amanda Martin Terrio.
Margaret Marie Monsano.
Kavari Cherise Steen Hobbs.
Alexandra Nicole Quave.
Ashley Mathis.
Jennifer Dean Schaefer.
Jessica Garcia.
Lamont Joseph Jenkins.
Tony Brown Shirey.
Henry Wokolo. Staten.
Tiffany Major.
Jasmine Staten.
Sally Padana Sabandith.
Curtis Crenshaw. Liz.
Annette Lee Johnson.
Maria Lizeth Ross.
James Edward Sapp.
Michael Ramon Parra.
Melissa Christine Shepherd.
Marissa Aranda Youngblood.
Jennifer Lee Anderson.
Tiara R. Lane.
Justine Hardeman.
Thank you.
Sasha Justine Jaramillo.
Jonathan Paul Lewis.
Thank you. Mureli Audley Cordova.
Erica Marielle Barrington.
Arun Moen.
Sarah Marie Hayes.
Emily Mary Silva.
Nichelle Ann Stewart Everett.
Kayla Jeree Jones.
Carmelita Marie Jack.
Mercedes Elaine Tutton.
Ashley Nicole Justice.
Carl Bradley Lambert.
Kedra T. Ridley.
Kirby Alexandra Allen.
Brittany Patrice Stewart.
Stephanie Williams.
Makita Tayon Anderson. Nicole.
Colin Elena Tuttle.
Daquila Nicole Perry.
Jasmine Shalon Butler.
Arthur Lee Edwards, Jr. Melanson? Melanson?
Tiffany Lewis Johnson.
Jennifer Cecile Melanson Cook.
Alexandra Johnson Washington.
Paula McGee. Natasha.
Carissa Jeanette Holmes.
Natasha Charlene Murray.
Stacy Lynn Sauer.
Tasha Beach Neal.
James Ryan Clark.
Ashley Morgan Smith.
Janice Viverette.
Anna McWhorter Bryant.
Thank you. Jamaica Chandria Bedford.
Solit.
Thank you.
Mendrek Darnell Solit Jr.
Elise Rebecca Carpenter.
Chad Gear.
Rory Gutierrez.
Vince Ramos.
Thomas P. Vo.
Rakia S. Turner.
Thank you. Taylor Marie Dice.
Nakidra S. Turner.
Heather Lene Lopez.
Thomas Kane Drury.
Duran L. Talley. Duran L. Talley.
Eric Johnson.
Sydney Jackson.
Morgan Swartz.
Rashandra Patrice Holman.
Kimberly Ann Rose.
Felicia Babers Jackson.
Mynisha Marie Harden.
Candida Randall.
Ian Dwayne Knight, Jr.
Congratulations. Ethan C. Puckett.
Shane Howard Coleman.
Ezekiel Rafael Perez.
Jahar Fernando Ortiz.
Joseph Michael Hill.
Guzman.
David Daniel.
Christian Mauricio Guzman Gamarra.
David Daniel Martinez Lizaraga.
Kelly Gilpatrick.
Laura Elizabeth McNeil.
Amy L. McNeil.
Allison Nicole Greer. John Andrew Burris. Thank you. Brittany Shanice Robeson.
Anthony Ray Stroy.
Tibali.
Obadiah.
Wait. Okay. Tibali Ashanti Eman Bonham.
Benjamin Obadiah Torto.
Mercedes Taylor.
Christopher Joseph Delgardo.
Brittany Shanae Phillips.
Orlando Johnson. Schomer.
Leslie Ann Savage Pruitt.
Caroline Elspeth Schomer.
Heather Burrell.
Chase McGarry.
Claire also Anding.
Luis Ernesto Renderos.
Thanks. Nicholas Gregory Swikowski.
Patrick Aaron Stewart.
Tejas Sanjay Mistry.
Benjamin Christian Smith.
Sherry Reed Canal.
Rogelio Medina.
Duana G. Malcolm.
Giovanni Lachey Shepherd.
Olin Scott McCain.
Brian Anderson Rayleigh.
Krishanta D. Barrett.
Kennedy Siao Aguirre.
Enrica Bradford Gladney.
Daniel Baker.
Eric
Thanks.
Dean Clinton.
Stacy L. Brooks.
Carrie Bowick Rebel.
Christopher Brian Poche.
Terry Linnell Nelson.
Layla Michelle Shaw.
Melanie Ruth Boudreau Scruggs.
Kofi Akolatse.
Thank you. Dax Allen Flisowski.
Laura Helen Mead.
Yolanda Roshun Mason Jones.
Amy Marie Robertson.
Harisha Mainani.
Jerry D. Thurston.
Seshadri Reddy Sajala.
Fidencio J. Mata.
Daisha McQuell Winslow.
Alexandra Elosier.
Michael Ward.
Micronesia LaShayla Brown.
Chelsea Darnell Davis.
Priscilla Mascareñas Campos. Winding.
Rebecca Levine Granyard.
Marquinta Winding. DAC.
Cesar Alberto Bertrand.
Salvador Lawrence DC III.
Florence Regine Williams.
John Philip Ambat Gonzalez.
Juwan Sims.
Heather Ashley Herman Bro.
Levi Keith Brown IV.
Donna Kalk Bodwin.
Clarence Irby.
Deeger. Reed Weston Deeger.
Antoine Demond Johnson.
Suman Shrestha.
Evan Quinn Johnson. Thank you. Prentice Dwayne Thomas. Mohammed S. Donna. Alyssa Nicole Burkett.
Hey, let's go, Lsu!
Justin Fernandez.
This concludes the presentation of graduate degrees. Let's give them another round of applause. The candidates for doctoral degrees will now come forward to be hooded by Dr. Sanjay Menon, Dean of Graduate Studies, and by their dissertation chair. Lindsay Stafford Farrington. Hold on. Her dissertation title is Servant Leadership Education and the Bias of Physician Assistant Students Towards Low Socioeconomic Individuals. Congratulations, Dr. Farrington. David Williams II. Dissertation title, The Moderating Effect of Perceived Organizational Support on the Relationship Between Transformational Leadership and Affective Commitment to Organizational Change in U.S. Healthcare Organizations. Congratulations, Dr. Williams. Catherine S. Michels. Dissertation title, The Influence of Appraisals and Authentic Leadership on the relationship between job demands and burnout among K-8 public education teachers. Congratulations, Dr. Michels. Marvin Rainey, dissertation title, A Comparison of Effects of Transformational Leadership and Instructional Leadership on Elementary School Performance Scores in the Southern United States. Congratulations, Dr. Rainey. Adna Churukovich, dissertation title, Servant Leadership and Employee Job Satisfaction Within the Nursing Profession, the Mediating Roles of Employee Empowerment and Trust in the Leader. Congratulations, Dr. Churukovich. Our final graduate of the day. Is Lashonda Ford. Her dissertation title is Comparison of Classroom Management Self-Efficacy of Teachers based on their certification type, principles, gender, and leadership style, a quasi-experimental vignette study. Congratulations, Dr. Ford.
How about that for all these graduates who came across here? And I can tell you from shaking the hand of everyone, there's a lot of graduates out here, and we love you all. And thank you. Thank you for choosing to come to graduation. Thank you for honoring us by being here. We love what you've done by being here. All right, now we get to hear from Ms. Laura Nugent on behalf of the alumni, our new Director of Alumni Services.
Oh, thank you, Chancellor Clark. On behalf of the LSUS Alumni Association, congratulations on your graduation. Whether you received your undergraduate degree or your graduate degree, guys, this is a huge milestone in your educational career. Yes, you have received your diplomas. Congratulations. Yes, give yourselves a big round of applause. What a wonderful gift you have given both yourself and your family. No matter how long it took you to get to this day or how long it felt like it took you to get to this day, I am so delighted and very honored to be able to welcome you as an LSUS alumni. Yes. You are joining the ranks of almost 27,000 LSUS alumni that are around the world. Your alumni status is permanent, and I want to remind you that your first year membership to the Alumni Association is free. And please, you are a part of the LSUS family now. Please make sure that you keep in touch with us and you update us on the successes of your postgraduate life. We want to know what you are doing. Also, make sure that you grab your commemorative graduate rally towels. And in true Louisiana style, we are going to proceed out in a second line. So you wave those towels high and proud. Again, our heartfelt congratulations to you and welcome to the new class of LSUS alumni.
Thank you, Laura Nugent. Now, for graduates, you have your tassel one direction. So please stand, graduates. All graduates, please stand. As Louisiana State University Shreveport's newest graduates, you may move your tassels to the left side of your hat as a symbol of your achievement because you are now graduates. You are now graduates of LSU Shreveport. Go Pilots! Go Pilots! You're graduates. Go Pilots! All right, did you find the towel that you have that was on your chair? Because you're going to get ready because it's a little bit unusual that we've begun with this graduation. So please join us. You've thanked them. Now, audience, if you'll please remain until all graduates have left the arena. Graduates, faculty, and platform party, join us as we're led out by the Shreveport Second Line Brass Band under the direction of Mr. Robert Trudeau. So this is for the graduates. You found we want a lot of purple when we see going out here. Mr. Trudeau, are you ready? Come up. Let's go. Let's do it. Go Pilots. Go Pilots. Congratulations, December 2019 graduates.
Thank you.